G'day, and welcome to our homestead. We've recently purchased a 8.6 hectare, that's around 21 acres, plot in Limpopo Valley, South Africa. Today's a busy day here on the homestead. We're about to plant our first garden. Our beds have been prepared for quite some time. Unfortunately, due to issues with plumbing, water, electricity, and various other things, we just haven't gotten around to it. So today is the day we'll finally be planting our chards and spinaches and a couple of beets and some peas. We'll see what the day delivers otherwise, because we're also expecting some chicks and other deliveries. So we'll see what happens where and what we have time for. Next up, getting something to put the broiler chicks in. It's turning out to be quite a interesting day, but aren't they all? Our chick accommodation for the moment. Before I get a million and one critiques, this is only intended to be a temporary measure. Unfortunately, I've not gotten around to building brooders yet, but it's on the list. There are many things on the list. It's a very long list, so we'll get there when we get there. So we've just had our first broiler chick delivery. What was supposed to be around about 50 chicks turns out to be around about 100. We shall see exactly how many when we get them into the brooder. Oh, buddies. Oh, you're a bit cold. Alright, let's go get your home sorted out, shall we? As you can see from the obvious state of disarray, everything has not found homes yet. However, we are making a plan. Since we now have more chicks than we anticipated, that box is serving as a brooder. One chicks in the first box alone. Yeah, the box is not going to cut it. Time for plan B. So, while we were planning a more permanent temporary measure, we have this temporary measure for the second batch of chicks, which is a large dog kennel with another heat pad. Right, so what we've ended up with is an old playpen with a layer of cardboard and wood shavings on the bottom, and two baking trays with heat pads. We usually prefer using heat pads just because they only reach that optimal temperature and don't have much of a fire risk attached to them. We're not a fan of the heat lamps, and so far this has worked out pretty well for the layers and quails we've raised. But yes, this is quite a lot more chicks than we anticipated. So we'll see how this goes. Should be interesting. As you can see, our home is a victim of projects, small and large. We have the new blinds, which need to go up, because currently we've been using this rather fascinating method of covering the windows. Next to the window, you will have noticed the plumbing, which needs doing this weekend. But around the same time the chicks arrived, the new blinds made an appearance. So, part 3 of today's mini missions is to start installing blinds, so I don't have to put up sheets every night and take them down every morning. It will just simplify life significantly. now to see if it actually works. Alright, so it gave us some trouble. We had it backwards first, but altogether not too bad, despite the fact that the screws weren't all straight. The top is pretty straight, and most importantly, it seems to work. Oh, there you go. Working blinds. Never had blinds, never installed blinds, so that was a fun project. Now we have them. 1 down, 3 to go. It's officially 2 days later, and we've had some fascinating developments. Time sort of ran away from me the last 2 days. But it's time for you to meet our new sounder. For those of you who don't know, the sounder is the correct word for a herd of pigs. Meet Wilbur and his motley crew. We have a breeding, well, it's no longer a trio, it's a quadruplet now. 3 sows and a boar, and 1 castrated boar, which will become Christmas dinner. The sows and the sows don't have names yet, so if anyone has any bright suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments. These arrived earlier, and they're large white pigs, which is a improved version of the original Yorkshire. They were not originally on the list, but thanks to a fantastic farmer in the area, we're now giving them a try, so we'll keep you updated on how that goes. This is Johan editing, and once again time has run away from me. Thank you so much for joining me for this video, and stay tuned for many more interesting developments to come in the following weeks. Chase down your dreams, never let go, and until next time, vaya con Dios.